I got the butt, boom, tap, boom, right in the back of the head. And as I'm moving out, do something that's going to slow him down.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Coach Bizz and Coach Greg right here. So check it out. Today we're gonna work on a more realistic scenario where I'm gonna attack him like he's working on getting into his car, right? And I'm coming up from behind trying to rob him. Okay? He's gonna go ahead. This stick is gonna represent the windshield wiper from the car.
You always have tools that are available. If you're like turned against the car, somebody's approaching, and you feel that sixth sense, you know there's something there. There's tools. We don't have antennas anymore.
Right.
Those used to work awesome.
Real good.
What we have now is you can pull off a windshield wiper, or you can find something, a stick or anything that's within reach. That's why we call it within reach. One of the things that we don't want to get into is as he's coming in here, we've got all this type of eskrima type things that we can do. We really don't have time, if he's coming out here and throw a couple strikes, for me to be back out and doing the tapping type drills. What we want to be able to do is finish things quick. So in the style that we do, we move all the way in real fast and take over the energy. So from long range, if he's coming in at me, I do want to defang the weapon. So I want to hit that hand if I can. This puño becomes very active in close range because if I'm going in here and I use it like a reverse inverted blade, I can take control and bring this in. Now, I don't have to use this long range weapon. I can use the puño. I can use my punching range to deliver right here. So again, if he's coming in and I see that, doesn't matter what block I have, hooking that wrist. And as I do that, I'm using sort of a Fuchs style position where my wrist is hooked under. I'm not going like this because see how he could drive that strike right down through me? I want to keep my elbow bent and I want to move my hip as though I'm about to stab myself in the hip. I'm going to move my hip out of the way. I'm going to go towards him and then around my hip. See how that clears? I've got hips, I've got back of the head, and I can move out the distance from there. But we want to get in, get out, cause injury. Now, a couple things that you're looking at here. As he's coming in, we're going to use this position. I can hook. See how I'm using that? I'm hooking it down, dot the eye, cross the teeth with the elbow, whatever you need to do. Your idea is to get away from them. Now, we'll get into footwork in that when we do the courses that Bizz and I'll be bringing to you. Mm-hmm. Let's have Bizz try this. It's kind of new to him. I'm going to walk him through this. If you're practicing with somebody, try this. If he's coming on angle one, which is just straight towards the head, I can use a reinforced block here, all right? I'm basically stopping his hand, and I've got this downward angle right here, all right? If I'm using this one, the heel's going to come in right here. Now, if I pull this across my body, especially if that's a bladed or a rebar or something, this is going to cause some damage, right? So when I do it, I want to move in towards him. I want to be pinning, clearing out here, and then using close range. Now, if you guys want grappling and stuff, you can get into all that. That's not really what you want to do in a situation like this. You want to get the hell out. All right, so Bizz, let's do the first one. You're coming in, smash for your guys' pockets, come under, look for the hip, look for the base of the skull. Nice and easy. If I need to, back of an Achilles is a very good technique.
Oh yeah, that'll hurt real
Also, back of the knee, very good spot to target somebody. So if you're targeting, don't target the muscle, target the joints. That's where you're going to penetrate. Whoa. The areas where there's least amount of muscle right there, and you can get right through to the nerve.
Right into the nerve.
Right, so one more time. One more time. He's coming in. Boom. I'm using that reinforced number 2 block. I'm hooking. I'm bringing it towards him back to my hip. I happen to be able to disarm. That's situational. I'm looking for either using the knuckles. And if I'm using my knuckles, it's great because it's like having a protector inside my hand. I can drive here. I can go up into the armpit, which is a very painful technique.
Oh, real painful.
Base of the skull. And then as I'm moving out, you can use your chicks and start to get fancy, but that's the idea is to get away.
The object is to get away, guys, okay? Get
So
away,
you can
get some
see it,
help.
you can see it from Bizz's angle here. He's coming in, so you're going to lift that number 1. You want this slightly down here. He wants to trap the hand, okay? And then from here, he's going to use it as though this is a blade in reverse grip. He's going to hook around on my wrist, shoot it towards my body first, and then bring it around his hip. See how he gets that cleared? And now when he's here, he can turn this under and use this as what we call snake bite position. He can go in here. He can clear through. He can go to the back of the skull.
Wow.
This is very accurate. Delivering in short range, this is not going to be very useful. You want to be able to get up close, get into you. If you have to grapple or whatever, you want to use that close range. So again, it's here, boom, hook the wrist, good. Bring it towards me so you're not dragging. Bring it past your hip, good. There you go, and go to work. That's a nice spot, okay? If
Or
he needs to,
I could have done this. I Because it came under
Yep.
and back to the
Back
back
to
of
the
the
base
head.
of the skull. It's coming in, boom. Now, let's look at that. When you're coming in, you want to draw it up. You don't want to be out here. I like to ride up the stick, okay? So you're riding up. You got a nice reinforced block there. The other thing is his hand placement here should be stopping so I can't pull through that.
Okay, so I'm reaching for the hand with this hand.
You're reaching for the hand.
Okay, I didn't even know that, you guys. So now watch it again. Let's try it again.
And this is great. This is great working with Biz. I want to hear your feedback about this because we like to do this while he's learning.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
we'll plan on setting up days that we'll come in here and do it live for you guys so you guys can comment and get his sense of humor. Okay?
So look, watch it. I'm going for the hand.
That's
See
it.
that? See
That
that?
prevents me from
Doing
pulling
anything.
through.
I can even grab it if I want to, but very quickly, I'm gonna take this here. See that? And then I'm gonna push it in.
Right? Pull it
And
around
then
your
pull it
hip.
around.
Good.
See that?
Boom.
Just in that situational case, I disarm it, right? I'll come back through, bop to the back.
Now don't forget, he's got boxing and Muay Thai. So
Yeah.
you're allowed, like that's a problem with a lot of stick tapping stuff is they forget that you
They
can
just-
also
yeah,
use
got lots
everything
of
else.
tools.
You got all your additional tools. This here, if I put anything inside a hand, you're not gonna break that hand anymore. You're not gonna get that boxer's fracture.
Right.
Because you've got something to support.
Inside it, yeah.
Okay? Again, maintain that middle finger as your tripod right there so you can grab later and use different things we'll get into. All right, one more time on this one. Here, boom, stops it, hooks it, brings it across, goes to work. Good, very nice. Boom, there we go. I'll
Okay.
do it again. So he's coming in. I got the box, boom, tap, boom, right in the back of the head. And as I'm moving out, do something that's going to slow him down. I'm not trying to destroy him. This is about self-defense, which means getting away. So again, I'm coming in. Let's bring it through. Boom, hook, pull. Good, good. Bang, finish. That's it. Beautiful.
Way out.
Beautiful.
So that's all the time. I gotta take off.
Okay.
That's all the time we got for today, you guys. But for sure, we're gonna put together this series for you guys really soon. We're gonna be working together a few times a week to bring this to you guys because it's very important information you guys need.
And for you trainers out there, we're going to have the trainer's toolbox giving you some advice. Both of us have been doing it for a lot of years.
Yeah.
You know, we're older guys, especially you guys that are over 45, trying to maintain the trainer lifestyle. There's things that are changing. AI is a big thing that we're going to get into. So we'll get into a lot of stuff with AI for you guys.
Yeah.
Give
We'll
us
see
your
you guys
comments.
next time. You guys
Yeah.
leave a message in the comments and like and subscribe.